From your official station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Game Day, SEC Tournament Preview. Presented by Toyota.
This tournament is effectively over. All regular season competition, SEC championships suspended until at least March 30th.
Just canceled ours.
So it's done. I've experienced Final Fours. I've experienced the championship game. I've experienced the national championship. Let us get through this and see where this goes, because I'm telling you, we can win a national title.
Hard to believe. A year ago.
Crazy.
I mean, welcome to our SEC Tournament Preview Show. I'm Keith Farmer, and we have a ton of great content for you today, including Riley Welsh interviewing Coach Calipari and a roundtable of three of the leaders on this year's team, Keon Brooks, Olivier Sarr, and Davion Mintz.
And I'm Christy Thomas. I'm with you, Keith. It doesn't seem real that we are a whole year removed from the sports world absolutely shutting down. We're headed back to Nashville again. This time, Kentucky's needing 4 wins in a row to play its way into the NCAA tournament. I think that that's probably something that we couldn't have predicted a year ago either.
True. To kick things off, let's have a little fun now that the regular season has come to an end. We want to give you some season superlatives. First up, most bouncy. Christy, there are a couple of options for you this one, but the last few games, Jacob Toppin has run away with it. That's one of my favorites right there because Cal in the background, yep, there you go, giving a leap himself.
That's awesome.
He's had the hip surgery. He's had the hip, and there he is. He's in the air.
It's all good. Well,
yeah,
I mean, I think this guy, he's got some genetics here that we all know as his brother's getting ready to be in the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. But yeah, I think that we were really kind of just scratching the surface with what we could see out of a guy like this that is this athletic and has this kind of thing going for you. But I think this was, I don't know, a tight race between he and Isaiah Jackson, but I think this was a good move here. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It's nasty. It's filthy. All right, next up, how about this one? Most cold-blooded. I think this is kind of a no-brainer as well, too. Davion Mintz, he has been the dagger thrower, as Coach Cal has been putting it. Mintz repeatedly knocking down shots. Clutch. He has been so big at the right time this season. Got to have more of that if you're going to win and make a deep run into the SEC tournament.
I kind of feel like early on in the season he was a little shy about it, and he might take one. If it didn't go, then he backed off, and now he's like, yeah, it's me. I'm taking the shot.
I agree. I mean, I think it's one of those deals where we're again, kind of like Toppin, we're seeing guys get more and more comfortable. It's just a shame that it's happening so late.
All right, this is my favorite, the human highlight reel. There we go. We made it happen. Isaiah Jackson seemed to have 4 or 5 plays a game that were highlight reel worthy. Love that. Christy, he's got to stay out of foul trouble, though, for the Cats to have success. He has to be on the court. Yeah,
he's become so important for this team, and you think about just how he is such a rim protector and what he's able to do on the defensive end. I'm loving how we're seeing the development of him on the offensive end.
Yes.
But love what he brings to the table on the defensive end, which, to your point, is all the more reason why we've got to keep him out on the floor. So, well, of course, we all know this season hasn't really been normal for anybody, much less for the Kentucky basketball team, but we've still had some good moments. Keith, what about you? What's your favorite so far?
Well, I think for me it had to be the Florida game. They were coming off some bad losses. They got into the SEC schedule. They had a couple of good wins, although one of them was just by 3 over Vanderbilt. But still, you're getting Keon Brooks back. You're thinking, all right, here we go. Then I'm worried because they're going to Florida. It's a tough place to play, even with not many fans there. And they played great. Keon, 25 minutes. We thought he'd play 10. He plays 25 minutes. Has 12 points, 6 rebounds, a couple of dunks. It was a lot of fun for me to just watch that game, and gave us all hope at that point.
Oh, it did. It really did. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that was a great game. Well, for me, it has to be Dante Allen's 23-point performance against Mississippi State. 32 minutes in that game. He was 7 of 11 from the 3-point line. All season and career highs all the way around. That led to a win, and they really needed it. It was at just the right time. It started a 3-game winning streak, but I'll tell you what was interesting about that, as well as I do, Keith, that everybody was talking. Why isn't the kid playing? He's a Kentucky kid. Why isn't he in there? Everybody wanted him in there. This was like something out of a movie script.
Yeah.
He just, called his number and then went after it, and you thought, my goodness, it just everything he threw up was going in.
Yeah. Coming up next on the special edition of BBN Game Day, Coach Calipari gets real.
And not with us. He sits down with one of his own players, Riley Welch. It's an honest look at the season. We'll be right back.
BBN Game Day, SEC Tournament Preview, presented by Toyota and sponsored by Alltech, Kroger, Papa John's, Shelter Insurance, and UK Healthcare.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. great deals get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Get $1,250 customer cash on an adventurous new 21 RAV4. Or lease this RAV4 for just $189 a month. Or for $229 a month, lease this RAV4 Hybrid.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in how we support our communities, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Kroger, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You're watching BBN Gameday, SEC Tournament Preview. Presented by Toyota.
Riley Welch has made a few appearances as a correspondent for us, but this is his biggest interview yet. I don't know how he got it.
Me either, right? It must be connected somehow. Well, Riley sat down with John Calipari for Cal's Comments, presented by UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Coach, thanks for sitting down with me today. I appreciate it.
No problem, Riley. I've been waiting to get interviewed by you. It's made my day.
Yeah, I think a couple presidents feel the same way. Over the past few weeks, we've scored 80 points a few times, had 45 in the first half versus Tennessee. What caused you to change and switch up the way we're playing, and what have you thought about this new style?
Well, it wasn't just the stouts that were passing too, but we're playing faster. So when we watched us play, I'm not saying we're not skilled. We're skilled, but we're not that some of those skill guys I've had in the past that can go create their own shot. So now you say, how do we get easy baskets? Well, you do it by playing faster and trying to create something in the first 10, 15 seconds. You do it by offensive rebounding. You do it by taking open threes. Well, how do you get open threes? You're probably not going to get them dribbling and someone's got to do something, and the ball comes to you and you're open and you let it go. We also said the best way for us to play is through the post. It's who we are. Now, I have not played through that way very many teams here, but this team, we needed to play through the post. And by doing that, we're opening up threes, we're opening up other opportunities, and we're offensive rebounding better. But you say, why? Because nothing else worked. None of it worked. So you just keep trying.
I want to go into coaching. Brad wants to go into coaching. What advice would you give to me and Brad about starting our careers, now that we're finishing playing?
I'll give you two things. One that Larry Brown gave me when I was your age and I started coaching. Larry Brown said to me, if you care about the players and you're authentic and you really care, you'll always have a job, because they'll fight for you, they'll play for you. You'll always have a job if you care and you're authentic. John Chaney gave me this piece of advice, which has, and again, I was in my my late 20s, early 30s. And his comment to me was, if you're obsessed with anything or anyone, you lose. Do your job, coach your team. If you're obsessed and jealousy and worried about this guy and that guy and his program, we got to beat him, then you do stupid stuff. You get in trouble. Stay focused on what your job is, which is, on my wall, I have coach your team. None of the other stuff matters.
You talked to us about Julius Randle and how happy you were for him to make his first All-Star game, and how he experienced adversity and it made him stronger and made him overcome things. This team has faced a lot of adversity, had to overcome a lot. How do you think it'll affect us in the long run and these players individually?
Well, it's if they are able to get through this, and we're getting through the fog right now, and make something of this, it could be the most rewarding thing they or I have ever done. because what we've been up against, no Kentucky experience. They came here for the Kentucky experience. All the raving fans, adoring and well, they're raving, but they're not adoring now when you have this kind of, and they got to see that versus this experience. They not being able to get on a college campus, not being able to have girlfriends, like normal stuff. I mean, it's been really rough, but if they get through it, I can't see of anything that they'll be up against that they'll say, this ain't worse than what I went through there, and we made it, and we could do it.
Coming up, we've got a roundtable discussion with 3 of the UK leaders.
When you're named the #1 hospital in Kentucky for 5 straight years, it comes with enormous responsibility. A responsibility that we're honored to hold. It means that no healthcare challenge is too big or too small. It means that we will always show the best of us. It means that we are the hospital to meet the healthcare needs of the Commonwealth. The best in Kentucky, the best for Kentucky. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Kroger, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome back. 3 leaders from the Kentucky basketball team sat down to have some real talk about playing in Lexington.
Davion Mintz, Keon Brooks, and Olivier Sarr discussed the difficulties of this season, fighting to come together and never giving up.
You know, this team is actually really special. I mean, everyone has this image or, you know, try to personalize people for who they are, you know, just assuming. And it's like these guys, and even coming here, you know, everything's been so, you know, different. Like, I get that, you know, we have like 5 stars and people assume, you know, that things have been easy. But I mean, I can literally go by and pinpoint, you know, everyone's reason why, you know, they feel and why they still fight prior to, you know, why, you know, this season has been the way it has. I mean, you know, I talked with Keon, like not even they just released the McDonald's All-American list, and, you know, that still bothers you. Like,
yeah, it does.
You know, and for him, you know, you always talk about like, you know, like I should have made that game. And, you know, for Olivier, I mean, I already know everything you've probably been through in terms of like, you know, making that big decision of, okay, do I need to leave and find a new home, and, you know, just all of the stresses and long nights that come with playing college basketball. I mean, same for me. And, you know, you can go to BJ, you know, him having to relocate and move and make a big decision for him and his family. You know, like guys have been through things, and I feel like that started, you know, that what we're going through right now kind of created that image and made guys reflect on, you know, hard times, how'd you get through?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I would say, like what you said, like the reason we fight is because we all got our stories and people behind us. We all got goals, and we feel like we can't give up. We're not quitters. So the only option we got is to fight and keep going. What was your mindset? You like, all right, I'm not gonna leave after this year. I'm gonna stay one more year. Most of the guys that were with you as a freshman, they left, and you're pretty much the only one coming back. Like, what was your mindset? Like, what? You don't know none of us. You don't know who's gonna be on the team.
Nah, that's real. That's
what's your mindset? Like, what are you thinking about that?
It's crazy because it felt like overnight I went from being the freshman to now I'm the leader of a whole new team. Like, it just flipped on me like that. My mindset really was just, you know, okay, I'm coming back, and I just want to help y'all. Like the dudes last year helped me. Like the first day I got here on campus, Ashton told me, "Yo, we're family now. You're my brother. Anything that you need, that I got you." And throughout the whole year, like all the guys that were here before me just showed me love. And that's what I want to do for y'all. Like, I can still call Ashton, Nick, EJ, Emmanuel, like anybody on the team last year, and they will drop anything. They'll do something for me, and that's just the way that, you know, I want to carry that. I don't want to call it a tradition, but like the culture, like that's the type of culture that we have, and that's really all I wanted to do was just, you know, and y'all need anything from me, like I got y'all, cause like I said, being here not easy.
Yeah, when we started taking one at a time, like our whole demeanor changed out there. Like everything, you know, we weren't just focused on, okay, are we gonna make it to March Madness? Like honestly, like you think about it though. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes I think like, dang, you think are we almost there? Can we kind of get a bid? Can we, you know? But I mean, I think if we like, this is the most evened out conference like that I've ever seen or played in. Like anyone can get beat like
any night.
Yeah, any night, like from top to bottom. So I mean, that's perfect in our situation. And I think that, you know, heading into March now for us, like we aren't the top dog right now. So, you know, being that hungry guy in the pack, that's to our advantage right now. So I mean, if we do what we have to do, I think that we could end up having a pretty good March.
Yeah, for sure. I think the same way. Kind of had to, at a moment, try to, you know, compartmentalize where we're at, you know, realize, you know, just stay in the moment. Like you said, take it game by game, practice by practice. Like my approach is just, I try to stack good days on top of each other. That's really all you can really hope for, you know. Just try to get better every day, stack them good days together, and when we're out there on the court, we'll see what happens then. But, you know, because I feel like, you know, we could kind of put a little too much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because this is Kentucky, and we're expected to make deep runs every year in March. But I think when you get to thinking about that so much, you lose where you are in the moment.
For sure. It's crazy we having this conversation. Like, bro, we just got here. Like, we in March.
Yeah.
Why not, you know, handle our business and have fun, finish this out the right way.
Love this. Plenty more coming up with these guys right after this.
Wait up. Papa John's has a new stuffed crust. Oh, we did it. All our tweets, DMs, and carrier pigeons worked. This ain't just stuffed crust. This is Papa John's crust. Stuffed.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Yeah. With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Lease this 21 Highlander L for $269 a month with complimentary first month's payment through Toyota Financial Services. Or get $1,750 customer cash on Highlander.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Papa John's is known for its crispy, fresh crust full of warm, fluffy pockets. And now they're known for stuffing those pockets with cheese. I love you, cheese. Get a new epic stuffed crust pizza with one topping for just $12. Papa John's.
You're watching BBN Game Day SEC Tournament Preview, presented by Toyota.
Welcome back to BBN Game Day. We have more from Olivier, Keon, and Davion.
It's good stuff. They'll tell some stories, including a card game that was canceled by COVID.
First time I met y'all two.
That card.
Yeah, on that card. On that card.
You want to talk about it?
You got it, bro.
You can open up about that, Olivia.
So, unfortunately, when I first got here, went to get tested, and I was with Davion and KB, and my results came back positive. So I was the only one, and I had to quarantine for 2 weeks. And you gonna talk about how they felt about that little ride to the hospital?
Yeah, I was shook.
I was terrified.
Like, no way did they put us on the cart with him and he got COVID.
I didn't know. How they supposed to know?
No, it was crazy. We got off the cart and we were getting tested. Keon got his thermometer checked. He got his temperature checked. He was good. I'm right after Keon. I was good. And they tested Olivier, the lady short, put it all high to his head. And she's like, hold on.
Let's do this again.
Yeah, me and Keon looking at each other like, hold on, what's going on?
Yeah, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, his test came back. It was just funny because we were all planning on playing cards later that night. And he, hit us in the group chat, hey, when I get out, we still gonna play cards? Like, nope, no, we not.
At Tennessee, I ain't gonna really get into all that, but I'm gonna just say Davion's hilarious.
Tennessee, oh my God. No, cause you've been here, bro, like, and you didn't hear about it? Was he in the game?
He might not have been, but.
All right, so no lie, when I'm chilling, I'm just Davion, like, and I tell them that. But when I'm on the court, I'm 10. Like, I'm a different person. Like, I'm on 10, I'm number 10. Like, everything is a different level. So he's been here, and sometimes, like, I'm not the only one. Y'all get very disrespectful on the court, too. Like, I hear you violating people, you talking crazy, but it just happens to be me in this certain situation. So Keon, he's been here, so I'm sure, like, he knows guys. This is a new conference for me. I'm gonna stop making excuses. A dude walks in the game, and I'm having a good game, so I'm a little cocky during the time.
5 for 5. He went 5 for 5 in the first half. Or something.
He's turned at this point.
I'm going crazy, so I'm like, this dude comes in the game, I'm like, yo, Keon, who is he? Like, I don't even know this dude. And it was just hilarious. Like, we just started dying laughing, but like, we were just having fun. Like, we had that feel, like that brotherhood moment.
He said, yo, is he on the scouting report?
Oh, no.
What is this? I'm like, yo, bro.
Nah, we were talking crazy, but that's fun though. We were getting into that mode. So yeah.
What it felt like going 5 for 5?
Bro, I don't know. I just
No, hold on. Let me do it again. What was your mindset when you went 2 for 2, or when you hit that first one?
Oh, when I hit that first one, I felt like it was going right because when I stopped, you know what I mean. It felt off. But once I saw it go in, I'm like, okay, nah. I gotta get one more, and I think right after that, after the second one, I'm like, it's up. Like, it's one of those days. And I felt it because, I mean, the the practice.
The day before.
I don't know if y'all remember the practice.
He didn't miss.
I remember, because we were trying to rebound. It was going in all the time.
And I remember I'm sitting on the side, because, we was doing the subs in and out against the other group.
Yeah.
And it was in practice facility, right?
Yeah. No, we was in the
main gym.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It might have been Dante I was standing next to. I'm like, yo, Davion's gonna get off tomorrow. He hasn't missed a shot. No, forget that. He hasn't touched the rim yet.
No, it was crazy, bro. I mean,
did you look at your hand after that 5th win?
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
like,
oh my goodness.
I'm like, this is not me. I had that like Mike moment. I gotta be the shoes. So yeah, it was crazy.
I wish I knew how that felt. More BBN Game Day right after this.
Stay with us.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Lease this 21 Camry LE for $209 a month with complimentary first month's payment through Toyota Financial Services. Or get up to $1,750 customer cash on Camry.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
When you're named the #1 hospital in Kentucky for 5 straight years, it comes with enormous responsibility. A responsibility that we're honored to hold. It means that no healthcare challenge is too big or too small. It means that we will always show the best of us. It means that we are the hospital to meet the healthcare needs of the Commonwealth. The best in Kentucky, the best for Kentucky. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Kroger, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You're watching BBN Game Day, SEC Tournament Preview. Presented by Toyota.
Thanks to the guys for joining us. The Cats play Thursday, and continuing coverage of the tournament. Tune in to BBN Tonight, airing nightly at 7:30 in Lexington and on bbntonight.com.
And on all of your other homes for the UK Sports Network, check your local listings to go to ukathletics.com.
Go
we'll
Big
see
Blue.
you soon. Yeah, let's do it.
BBN Game Day SEC Tournament Preview, presented by Toyota and sponsored by Alltech, Kroger, Papa John's, Shelter Insurance, and UK Healthcare.